Hello and welcome to the program Creative Forum on ABS Television. I am ABS Television. I am Ekeoma Ahumareze. Today we shall share the experiences, of course, beautiful experiences in the arts world. Experiences of Ekeoma Ahumareze, an artist. Her name or art name is Ekefine. Ekeoma, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir.
Right. Ekefine. It means your works are beautiful, fine.
You can say that again.
All right. We talk about arts and crafts, and a lot of people do not appreciate the talent God has given to a lot of people that draw, that are artists. Now, how can you describe arts and crafts so that people will also appreciate and learn?
Well, to me, if you ask me, art is what beautifies our environment. It's what makes our environment beautiful and attractive. That's why when people build houses, you see flower beds or you see a wall painting in their sitting room or something. I keep telling people, if you build a house and you don't have a piece of art in your house, that house is incomplete. You still have work to do there. And that's where I come in. So art beautifies our environment.
Art beautifies our environment. It beautifies us, first of all, our soul. When did you start drawing? When did you identify your creative ability in arts?
Well, I've always known how to draw from childhood, since primary school. But I didn't know it was a gift that needed to be brushed up. I just felt, okay, I knew how to draw and that's it. But I finally went into art and taking it seriously in my first degree. That was 2012, during my third year, when I did a sketch of a friend. And someone saw it and was like, I know how to draw. I was like, yes. And he took it upon himself to teach me how to draw, like professionally, make portraits and the rest of them. So I started taking drawing seriously since 2012.
So in those days when you were in the primary school, when you were growing up, you were drawing something on the ground, a lot of things?
Let me say, for example, in our primary school, I can remember very well when it is time for fine arts subject. I always have this joy lingering in me. It's time for fine arts. So, and when I draw it, it turns out very well. If my mates are having 5, 4 over 10, I'm having 8, 9, 10. I didn't know it was a special gift. I just felt this is what I'm good at, and that was it. I was always making sure I had the best mark in that part.
So in those days when you were doing, showing signs of an artist, did your parents identify that?
Well, they did. They did, and they advised I went into fine arts course. My higher institution, but I refused. I saw it as...
You did not?
Yes.
You studied?
I insisted on going for, then in my sisters and everyone around me wanted to study medicine or any of these professional courses. So I felt fine art is for losers. So I didn't know it was something very beautiful like this. So, but I was good with maths and calculations.
And
so
you studied what?
I went into accounting and education.
Accounting education. It means you are versatile.
You
are versatile. It means you have you are inclined to science subjects.
Just a very few. I didn't do science anyway. I didn't do chemistry and physics and their likes. Just biology.
When you talk about accountancy, you talk about mathematics, the almighty mathematics.
Yeah, the calculative aspects, the statistical aspects. And anything calculation, I was good at it. So they allowed me to go into that because I didn't see reasons with them then. So, but when I was in my first degree, because right now I'm doing my master's in accounting education. So, but during my first degree, I had a friend that insisted on teaching me how to draw because he saw what I was doing one certain time. And that was in 2012. And since then, I've not dropped my pencil. So
talking about somebody who helped you, who assisted you in drawing, so who is your role model? Who did you look up to?
Well, when I started having interest in art, I had to go through the works of Leonardo da Vinci, and his works were really enthralling and enticing. It was captivating. It motivated me. I saw some of his works when I browsed about him.
Like the Jesus and his
the Last Supper. It's called the Last Supper. Yes, a painting he made. If you look at the picture, if you go through that particular painting, it will look as if the apostles and Jesus Christ.
It's a picture, real picture.
Yes, like they are really sitting in a room, a four-corner room or something, but it's on a flat surface.
And the 12 apostles were there, clearly drawn.
With the activities, their various...
the activities.
Yes, this person is discussing every activity going on. You capture it, but the exciting thing about the work was that it was as if it's on a four-wall, but it's on a flat surface. There are a lot of his works, even that of Pieter's David picture. There are a lot of things about him that I saw. And the most exciting part of this man was that he was multi-talented. He was good in sculpture. He was good in science. He was good in so many things. He invented a lot of things. So I was like, okay, if this man has one head and he could do all these things, why can't you just give it a try?
Locally, who is your role model? Who did you look up to?
Well, there's this guy, I can't remember his name specifically, but his works are really exciting. His fine artworks, his paintings, they're very, very wonderful. He has this ability of making realistic painting. I think that's his own aspect of painting. He does realistic painting. If you look at his works, it's as if the person he painted is standing right there with you, but it's on the canvas. That's how good this guy is. So I've always admired his works. He has a display room close to, what's it called? Queen's Suite here in Oka. So I've come across his works several times and it motivated me to do something like that or even better.
How are you inspired? What situation or environment inspires you to draw?
Well, most times I get inspired by nature. I love nature. I love what I see around me. I love beautiful things. I love beautiful environments. I love beauty. And whenever I see a beautiful environment, I get motivated to recreate it. And sometimes when I have the picture of nature picture and I try to produce it. I have a painting I made, nature. I combined a lot of things in the painting. You see river flowing, you see trees around it, you see eyes that looks like the eye of God with teardrops forming the ocean. As in, that's what really motivates.
Do you sometimes need quietness, a secluded place to think, meditate on? Anytime you want to.
I do. Is there any human being that doesn't need that?
A lot of people are noisy,
Well, I wouldn't know.
And creative people, artistic people are quiet. They are, simple.
Yeah.
And sometimes they need a quiet place to meditate.
You're right.
But a lot of people are noisy. They like noisy places.
No, I don't like noisy places naturally. I can stay on my own for like a week plus a month without even feeling that I'm too quiet. I just serene environment.
A serene environment. Yes. Yeah, it's good for an artist.
Yes. I don't know about others.
Do you love music?
A lot.
And you use music while drawing?
Yeah, without my phone with earpiece or something around me while drawing.
What kind of music? Tired. The noisy tunes?
No, not the noisy type. Most times I play blues, hip hop, sometimes gospel music, and as long as it's there playing for me, I can draw from 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. I might not even remember I've not eaten, except maybe the worms stuck on the mouth. So I love music. I use it a lot.
Do you sing?
Not really, but I love singing. But that'd be good.
Yeah. You sing for pleasure.
Yes.
All right. You're watching the program Creative Forum on ABS Television. Today, we are interacting with Ekeoma Ahumareze, an artist. You can call her Eke Fine Arts. Right. Now, let's look at how your specialty? Which work is your specialty? Have a pencil work, biro work, and all of them. Yeah.
Like I said, I started drawing professionally, like making money out of it since 2012. And since then, I've not dropped my pencil. So, but then I got motivated to know more, brush my talents more. What do I gain if I should just learn pencil and that's it? So other things captured my eyes, like paintings. So I went into painting, biro works. I can make paintings with pastel. I can make paintings with oil paint. Then I do draw with pencils.
We look at the pastel work. That's the pastel work. And which one is the pencil work?
Pencil is just pencil on paper.
Okay.
Yeah. And pastel, I use paper, but the pastel is like a color chalk. Yeah, but in oil painting, I use canvas.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't use paper. I use canvas, then oil colors with other things,
oil
my
painting.
brushes.
The one on the screen now is oil, ordinary painting.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, which other work do you do? You don't do woodwork?
No, I've not started learning it, though I have the interest now. And I also have interest of learning graphics. Anything art.
Now, these are some of your works. The works on the screen are some of your works. Which one is your favorite? Your favorite among all your works?
Well, the one I drew, I painted, I titled At the Sound of Music.
At the Sound of Music. Okay, that's the one on the screen. Okay.
Then the nature painting, that of the eyes, the tree, the rivers.
Okay, that's the one there. I also admire the one you just photocopied our MD.
Yeah, that work is strong.
You just photocopied
it's portraiture. It's not. I won't call it nature. It's not something that I would say, okay, this nature inspired me. I love reproducing, but that work is really strong. I love that work.
You just photocopied him, MD, and said, which one? Okay, that's in there.
It was really tasking.
Yeah, other works. So, how can people identify their creative abilities, just like you did, especially the youths?
Well, like I said, I've always known I know how to draw from childhood. So it's also left for them to study themselves and see what they keep doing with joy. That thing that thing they do, even if it means playing ball or dancing or skating, anything, but you see that each time it's time for you to carry out these activities, you do it with joy. Even if it means washing clothes. There are a lot of professional laundry.
Yeah, laundry is there.
Yeah. So whatever you do gives you joy, pay attention to it.
That reminds me, did your parents frown at living out the artwork? Yeah, to what you studied. Did they frown at it? Why did you study accountancy education? Why didn't you follow, now that you are making money out of it?
Well, they agreed with me then that I was also good with calculations. And I loved calculating. As in, when it's time for maths then also, I put all my mind to it. You see me brainstorming, trying to get to the answer with these various steps, So they were like, okay, let me allow her to do accounting since she doesn't want to study art. But then when they saw that I was beginning to draw, making portraits, making money, collecting money and bringing home, taking care of my personal needs, they gave me a big thumbs up. And since then, they've been by my side. They've been pushing me, trying to make me see reasons to do better and get better at what I'm doing now, because they've always known I had that skill.
So if you have an opportunity to take arts, fine arts, and what you studied in school, which one will you take? If you're offered an employment, take this or take that.
There's no knowledge that is a waste.
Yeah.
Like right now, I can be I'm very marketable. I can be found in a lecturing job, a school environment where I can lecture and teach accounting or any related accounting courses. I can work in a bank. I can work in a firm as an accountant. I can also...
While you do your finance work.
Yeah, and I can also be doing business, because it's business education, accountancy option. I have such skill. And also with accounting, with fine art, I can fix myself anywhere there's art going on, exhibitions, anywhere they want me to do a dual work for them. If someone wants a partner in art, I'm always available. So
now,
that's it.
How can parents identify the creative abilities of their children? Of course, develop them, because a lot of people they'll see their children towards a particular arts, and they wouldn't pay attention.
Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of parents who make such mistakes. I know some parents out there, some of them, they will tell you, no, you have to uphold the family reputation. Go and study medicine. Go and study...
and become a...
Yes, go and study engineering. Go and all those professional courses. But then, there are parents out there that would see the talents in their child, and they are willing to support you to any level you're willing to get to. And that was what my parents did, but I didn't know that was what they were actually trying to do. I felt they didn't love me, and that was why they want me to do art. But then I would advise parents to study their kids while they're growing up. While they're growing up, they should study the kids and know what they do with joy and continue to push them towards that direction.
Indeed. Watch your children, watch your words, know the talents they have been given by God, identify those talents, develop those talents, encourage them to develop their talents, and of course pursue their creative abilities. Thank you very much. That ends today's episode of the program Creative Forum on ABS Television. We have been interacting with Ekeoma Ahumareze, an artist, a fine artist, because her art name is Fine Art. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming today.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I am Eze Onwoji. See you again. Bye for now. Be creative in everything you do.